keep going too far. Yes, it does say RL. All right, so I just want to double check on that here. No, thank you very much for stopping by. I truly appreciate it. But we're gonna be talking about Star Wars Solo. You guys can see. Now I couldn't really find too many local stuff here, but I did read a lot of articles, especially with regarding like Disney, how they're taking a second look on Solo and what they did wrong. And there's a lot of things that they did wrong. And people aren't really talking about the things that they did wrong and which they need to fix. Let's go here. Let's fix this right here. Alright, so we're going to go here. You grew up on Pokemon. I know, my kids grew up on Pokemon too. They really like that. They thought it was really cool. But what's cracking, Pop Tart Waxer? How you been, sir? But all right, let's go. Let's get into it. All right, so Disney talked about Solo, what they did wrong. But before I do this, let me do this right here. Let's go. Let's go. All right, a little delay here, but it's all good. I forgot to share up all my links. Now that all the links are done and up, and Adam, I can just go ahead and go into this rant here because I'm going to be talking about Solo. Now, I know a lot of people have been talking about it. I haven't seen the movie, so everything I say in this video is my opinion only. And I don't have to see the movie. I'm just going to be talking about why I think the movie flopped, why I think the movie bombed, why a lot of people didn't like the movie. A lot of people I talked to said the movie was like, eh. A lot of people said that it was the greatest movie ever. And then when you ask them the question, did you see the first Star Wars movie? They'll be like, no, I haven't. So you can't really judge this movie not watching other movies. Now, Rogue One was an excellent movie. I like Rogue One. Rogue One was like a fast pace. It was a really good movie. You didn't really have to see the other Star Wars movies, so that was like perfect. But Solo, why did Solo flop? Did anybody out there, raise your hands? What do you guys think? Why do you guys think Solo flop? I can tell you why Solo flop. Because Disney is not making movies for their fans. Disney is making movies for themselves. They're not listening to the fans. If they listen to the fans like Marvel's got that formula. Marvel's got that formula where their movies are making bank. Their movies are making it because they are listening to the fans. And if Disney well, listening to their fans, yes, Solo would have been probably a bigger hit. The Last Jedi probably would have been a bigger hit. A lot of people would have been much more happier seeing these movies, but now Disney's not listening to people. But another reason why I think Solo might have flopped is, for one, Disney's not listening. They're not listening to the fans. They're not listening to the people who buy the fucking toys, all the people who invest their money and watching Star Wars over and over and over again. They're making it for the people who consider people who only watch Star Wars like once or twice, and then that's it. That's all Disney's making it for. This is not making it for the true fans who go out and buy the stuff, buy the clothes, buy the gear, dress up at Solo fucking cosplay events, and like I said, spend thousands and thousands of dollars on merchandise. That's who Disney needs to listen to. Listen to the people who are spending $1,000 on toys, clothes, and all the other stuff, and going to see the movie over and over and over again, and taking the kids to see Star Wars over and over again. That's who Disney needs to listen to. They don't need to listen to these conservatives out there who aren't Disney fans and don't know what a good movie is. Another true thing about Solo, why I think Solo bombed, they pat the wrong director. You can't have the wrong director for this movie. For one, it's the wrong actor. Okay, that guy, I don't think he looks like Solo. I don't think he passes for Solo. But everybody has their thing. I mean, it is casted Jamie Foxx as Spawn, which I don't see it, but who knows? Maybe he might pull it off. Anything's possible, right? And that's like truly possible that he can be Spawn. So if this guy can be Solo, Jamie Foxx can be Spawn. That is very, very possible. But they picked the wrong director. You can't pick the wrong director. I think Disney literally picked the wrong director. Now, don't get me wrong, Ron Howard, he has some decent hits, but you gotta think, when was Ron Howard's last big hit? When? He hasn't had a hit. He hasn't had a hit in years. He's coming with movies about Noah with the fucking rock people and shit. I don't know where he got that shit from. Maybe he's watching the Dark Crystal or something. I don't know. But when I read the Bible, I don't remember reading about no rock people. It's like, so I don't know what fucking Bible or book that Ron Howard's going off of. And then he made a movie about a whale. Like the Moby Dick. You read that in high school. It's like mandatory. You got to read that book. And so he made a book about whale. People nowadays don't want to watch a movie about a whale. If that shit ain't blowing up shit, shooting things down like Michael Bay, Nobody wants to watch a story about Moby Dick. Now, I actually watched it, so don't get me wrong. I actually watched Moby Dick. I was actually sick one night, and so sometimes when I'm sick, I'll sit and I'll watch like movies. Like, okay, I'll sit here, I'll watch it. And it was Ron Howard, so that movie flopped too. Pretty much all Ron Howard flicks have flopped. I mean, he's oh my gosh, he's like a different story. Okay, that's like a whole new topic. If you want to talk about Ron Howard, he's like a whole literally new topic because he's like literally his whole Hollywood saga right now. His whole Hollywood saga is pretty much going downhill. Now, he was a nice guy when I met him back in the day. Nice guy. His daughter a bitch, but he's a nice guy. He's struggling in Hollywood. He's trying to get that next gig. He's trying to get this, trying to get that. And I say that because, like I said, no hits. I mean, there's that point where Universal denied Imagine Films for a renewed contract. So if Universal denied his own company for a contract at Universal because they're not making the money, what makes you think he's going to make money for Disney and Star Wars? Now, the pretty fucked up thing is, I mean, this if you think about it, is somebody in Hollywood said, hey, look, Howard, we're going to give you a chance, dude. We're gonna give you your movie break. We're going to say, dude, this is what you're going to do. We're going to give you a $2 billion franchise. We're going to give you this fucking ball. We're going to give this crystal, this gold, whatever you want to call it. We're going to give you, I mean, it's guaranteed to make money. No matter what, it's guaranteed to make money. You're going to have tons of people. We're giving you a $2 billion franchise, and we're handing it to you to make your next movie. You're guaranteed to have a hit. You're guaranteed to get yourself back into that Directors Guild, back into like people's eyes. Because you know what they say in Hollywood, you're as good as your last movie is. And if your last movie is shit, that's pretty much what your career is. And that's what his career, like I said, nice guy. Don't get me wrong. Don't hate me for not liking Ron Howard. Nice guy. But no hits. If you're a good director, you're a nice guy, you don't have hits, you're not going to make it in Hollywood. You might as well just go to like straight to video or go to Hallmark Channel and start doing some story shit over there or whatever it is. But it's just the fact that he is they give you the key to the kingdom, a $2 billion franchise that you're guaranteed to be a hit, and you fuck it up. You like literally fuck it up. It's either A, this is I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt here. Because Ron Howard's the type of person, he's a yes guy. So if the studio comes in and says, look, Howard, we like your view, we like your stuff, we like your movies, what you see, your image, your view of this whole story, but we have a bunch of changes. And so they bring this big fucking book out and says, look, all these notes here, you need to add into the script. You need to add to the movie. So it pretty much changes like everything, which is probably like Rian Johnson and Kathleen Kennedy, because they fuck up the whole Star Wars brand anyways. So they give you this big giant book of notes that says, look, this is what all the changes we need to be done in this movie. And so Ron Howard's the type of guy to be like, yes, he's a yes man, because he knows his career is on the line, and he just got the key to the $2 billion like franchise. Okay. You can't fuck it up. There's no way you can fuck it up.
Not so great.
So, thank you for the host, man. I truly appreciate that, sir. And how's your mom? But yeah, paintball was cracking, yo. So yes, that's what another thing too is the fact that you have a guaranteed movie hit and you still fuck it up. But then again, it's either Ron Howard's fault or it's the studio's fault. The studio had too much power. Ron Howard said, no, I'm not going to really go forward onto it. I'm going to do whatever the studio wants me to do. This way I can guarantee more movies, yada, yada. And that's probably what happened. So the studio pretty much probably directed the movie. Ron Howard was probably the person in name in the movie, directing the movie. Because his vision, I don't know. I don't really know. It's like giving Ang Lee the Incredible Hulk movie back then. You guys don't remember that? When the first Incredible Hulk movie came out, they gave the movie to this very artistic director. Don't get me wrong, like I said, very good director. Just good director for the wrong director for the good movie. Hulk could have been a cool franchise. It could have been big. But they give it to Ang Lee. Ang Lee does all these artsy movies and cinematic movies. And it's just like, you give him a big giant action Marvel hit movie. And it's like, what are you doing? Like, and then what happened to the Hulk? The Hulk got shit. It was like shit. Ang Lee tried to use story. Nobody wants story. Everybody wants, it's the Incredible Hulk. You want to see shit blown up. You want to see Hulk smash. You don't want to see Hulk storytelling and yada yada. And cheesy graphics. Nobody wants that. People want like boom, boom, boom. People have short attention spans nowadays, and people want that fast attention span. Nobody wants like, okay, let's see here, story time. I'm gonna watch here fucking Hulk and blah blah blah. But no, wrong director, wrong time. Movie flopped. Same thing with Solo. Solo's gonna be the same thing. People want to go see it because the Solo, they want to see what they're curious to see, how the movie turned out. Why is it bad? Why is it good? Where it's gonna lead. But because of this flop, if you guys read the notes on Disney, they talked about how they're gonna be looking at the whole thing on they're gonna be looking back at what they're doing, and before they go on to make more prequels. And because of Solo dying, any other movie pretty much got scratched. Any other like. Say they had like Yoda movie plan, they had a Ben Kenobi movie plan. They even talked about like Boba Fett movie plan, but all that shit is getting burned because of this movie. Now another thing too, Disney did. They either rushed the movie because the movie did get rushed, and so you just had Last Jedi a few months ago. Now they just throw this puppy out there, and now you're like, okay, well now I'm forced to watch a Star Wars movie. Maybe people are Star Wars out, but all the hardcore Star Wars fans would not be Star Wars out because you want more. Everybody wants more of the whole Star Wars universe. So you can't really use that as an excuse, because if you're a true Star Wars fan and you really want to see everything, you want to see all the stories, all the backlines, and all the storytellers, and it all comes together, and when you're reading all these books and comic books and keeping up with the cartoons and buying all the gear, you want as much as you can, and you want to absorb everything because you're big. When you're a big fan of something, of a series, you want it all. You don't want to wait. I don't want to wait 2 years to watch another part. Come on, give it to me now. So this is what happened. I mean, they give it to the fans, but they give it to them the wrong way. And the fact too, they put it up against Infinity War, and they also put up against Deadpool 2. Deadpool 2 smashed at the movie theaters. If you guys haven't seen Deadpool 2, Deadpool 2 was like a really huge hit. It just went psh. Now, because of Deadpool 2 being a hit, they're saying they're going to put him in a new Avengers 4 movie. So, I mean, it's just like, I don't know. He wasn't never there in the comic books, but because he's such a hit, they're going to bring him over. And they're talking about bringing Wolverine back because Wolverine, Deadpool, you know the whole history about that. So that could have been like another reason why Solo crashed and didn't make any money, because of the competition. That's understandable, People don't really know Solo. If you're like 12 years old or 5 years old, you don't know the guy, but Star Wars, so you want to see it because of Star Wars. And when you watch, you're like, oh, okay. Chewbacca always looks the same, so Chewbacca doesn't look different. But this guy doesn't really look like Harrison Ford. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't seen the movie, so any opinions I say in this video are all mine. But it's just, I'm kind of interested to see it. But I might wait to video. I'd rather go see. I mean, June, you got like Incredibles 2, you got Jurassic Park, 5, 10, whatever it is. So it's like two big movies that I want to go see, and then Infinity War I want to go see, and then but Solo. I think I might wait into video. I mean, Black Panther came out finally. I mean, I think the movie's gonna come out on video really quick. But I think Ron Howard's career as a director is this is like his last hope. This is like Ron Howard's like last hope in the Jedi world, because if you can't make a fucking $2 billion franchise that's guaranteed to make money because they have huge Star Wars fans everywhere, if you can't make your movie pop, then you're pretty much dead. It's just like someone saying, here, I'm going to give you an NFL team. I'm going to get every single best key player for every other team. I'm going to put them on one team, and you're going to be the coach, and they got to do this, take them to the Super Bowl. And if you can't take that team to the Super Bowl, then you need to go to like the Hallmark Channel, straight to video, because you can't direct big giant movies that already has a fan base. Now, when this movie came out, they had the negative fan base, you had the positive fan base, and if you already had that and you can't deliver what everybody wants because A, you're too fucking afraid to talk back to the studio heads, or B, this is actually your vision, and the studio heads are like, dude, who in the fuck hired Ron Howard? He fucked this shit up. I'm not taking the blame for it. He's going to take the blame for it. So it's going to be one of the two. But I think that's why Solo flopped. That's another reason why. It's just bad timing, bad director, actor nobody really likes. And then you have Lando. Like, the studio stepped in with Lando. Like, when they came up with like Lando being pansexual, like, who gives a fuck? Why would you even be... I mean, why? Why does that have to even be in the storyline, him pansexual? Like, do we really care? Do you really need to know that Lando's pansexual? Like, why? Why is that a thing? You know why? Because it needed distraction. Because that motherfucker fucked up Lando's. Lando's supposed to do like this whole spin-off. I have friends who work in pre-production, and they're talking about post-production on a Lando script that was floating around. But because that motherfucker went out and did "This Is America" song, Lando got crashed. Lando got like, it was done, stopped. That was it. Why? Because Disney doesn't want controversy. Nobody wants controversy in the movies. And you put Lando come out with the fucking "This Is America" song and yada yada. That Lando script, story, anything that was going to be about Lando, done. So what do they come up with? You know what? Let's just come up with, make this guy pansexual. Get everyone's thoughts off of "This Is America" and let everybody rant about him being pansexual. And that's pretty much the case. I mean, if you don't believe me, because you can go back to NFL. NFL is the same way. When the draft happened, everybody kept saying Kaepernick, man. We want Kaepernick. And Kaepernick was like, his training, his health. I mean, Kaepernick is in good shape. But nobody wants to touch Kaepernick. Why? Because that guy started a huge controversy in the NFL. Nobody wants to touch. He literally became the untouchable guy. Maybe potential player. I can't see who would have been the greatest player. But he had potential. And very, very potential player. But nobody wanted to touch him because he started political. He got Papa John's fired with the whole political thing. I mean, it goes big. And NFL doesn't like controversy. And Disney does not want controversy. And you have people in your movies making stupid videos, no one's going to like you. No one's going to want to watch you. No one's going to buy Lando. And I mean, as it is, Star Wars went a whole political. Instead of making a movie for fans, that's like this, okay? It's like this. When I go to the movies, I want to go to the movies to get away from reality. That's the truth. You don't want to go to the movies to watch the news. If I want to watch the news, I'll watch fucking CNN. If I want to watch sappy shit, I'll go watch Roseanne Barr get canceled. But you know what? Nobody wants reality. You go to the movies to get out there and enjoy. It's like going on a roller coaster. You want to be on a roller coaster for 2 hours. Be happy, be sad, feel all the feelings that the characters are feeling. Enjoy the roller coaster, enjoy the movie, so you can go back and tell your friends, dude, that's the most best fucking awesome movie ever. Not like, dude, what the fuck is that? Why are you throwing politics at me? Why are you throwing racist, Me Too fucking gender shit at me? No, give me a fucking movie that I want to enjoy. Give me Star Wars that I can sit to, I'm gonna go fucking buy the toys to, and be like, look, dude, I bought your fucking toy. These are awesome toys. I like your movie. I like the characters. So I went out and bought the figures. I spent $1,000 on figures. And you give me shit. I don't want to see shit. You keep giving me shit, I'm going to go someplace else. And hopefully they give me something good. Because I'm going to go to Marvel. Because you know what? Marvel's giving me awesome shit. You're giving me shit. Marvel's giving me awesome shit. But hopefully this helps you guys out. We kept asking for a rant. That's my thoughts. Okay, this, like I said, my personal thoughts. What I think of why Solo flopped. Too political. No one wanted to see it. It has nothing to do with the movie coming out too soon. It has too big competition. Wrong director. And that's pretty much it. I mean, if you guys have any thoughts, you guys let me know down below in the comments. I will also leave this video down below in my YouTube video. So if you guys follow me on YouTube, make sure you guys leave comments down below. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get dislikes. So I might as well say, fuck you now. If you don't like what I say, that's too bad. But I think that this is what Solo Crash died even before the movie came out. There should have been like a Netflix. And I think if Netflix would have took over the Solo movie, they would have ditched Ron Howard and they would have made Solo into this 3-part series, and it would have been a hit. People would have been like, oh dude, this is awesome. You gotta go watch Solo. I mean, look what they did to the Punisher. Netflix took Punisher from 2 shitty movies that came out. Well, actually, 3 movies. There's actually 3 movies for the Punisher. Dolph Lundgren version back in the 80s was decent, but it's cheesy for its time. And then they came out with the other version in the 90s, I think it was, the early 2000s. And then the other version that came out, and all 3 movies pretty much flopped. Nobody liked them. No one. The first Punisher, the second Punisher with John Travolta was too studio-ish, and the third one was too straight-to-video, comic book-ish. It was good, but people didn't really get it. It was just whatever. But Netflix took Punisher, and they made that a good fucking series. It was so great that they're working on season 2. They threw them on the whole Daredevil here and there, and then boom, get your own series. Everybody loved them that he has his own series. Season 2 is coming out. That's how you do a show. Solo would have been good just like that. You throw them on a Netflix series, I bet you anything it would have been a hit. The whole reception, the whole thinking of Solo would be totally different. Everybody would be like, oh shit, dude, this is actually a really good show. Have you seen Solo? Damn, that can't wait to next week. Well, actually, Netflix, you can watch them all back to back to back to back. But I think Netflix would have took that shit, they would have made them, they would have fucked it, make it their own baby, and they would have made the movie that everybody wanted to see. Not this shit. I don't know what happened here, but everybody hates it. It's bombing. I bet you next week it's not going to be in the top 5, and that's kind of sad. I mean, Solo's like one of my favorite characters. I never cosplayed. I never dressed up as Solo because I'm Mexican and you can't be Solo. But it's just you had a good franchise and they screwed it up. I think they would have done better with something else. But anyways, guys, I truly appreciate for watching. Thank you very much, and we will see you guys on social media. You guys can follow me, guys, on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Future Crash, and also on YouTube, guys, Future Crash. And like I said, give me your thoughts. What do you guys think? Maybe I could be wrong. Maybe I'm missing something. If I'm missing something, please feel free to tell me what I'm missing. Or